I want to share a story with you guys. So I live in a really small town. We have 2 grocery stores, but we do have 3 Dollar Generals. Dollar Generals are huge in the South. And I have nothing against them, but I don't go to them. I have lived in this town for 5 years, and never once have I set foot inside a Dollar General. And it's not because I have anything against Dollar General, it's just that when I was in college and really broke, me and my roommate would go to the dollar store to buy food a lot. But one day we realized that the dollar store we had was actually selling the same stuff for a little bit more expensive than Walmart was. Something at our dollar store would cost $1. Well, you go over to Walmart and it's 75 cents. Ever since then, I've kind of thought dollar stores were a scam, so I just haven't gone to any of them. Well, come to find out, Dollar General's not even really a dollar store. It's kind of like a Walmart and a Rite Aid had a baby and made this in-between store. But I didn't actually know this. Anyways, long story short, due to time constraints, I had to actually go to one of our Dollar Generals to see if they had something I needed. That's when I found out that Dollar General wasn't a regular dollar store. And it turns out they had an entire aisle of kosher snacks. Now, it wasn't like marketed as a kosher snacks aisle, but every single thing in this aisle was kosher. Some of you guys might have seen my previous videos about this, but I love gummy bears and gummy worms ever since I was a kid. And I know they're not healthy for you, but they're delicious and they're fun to eat. Almost all of them, however, are made with gelatin, pork gelatin at that. So I gave them up. There are kosher versions of gummy bears and gummy worms, but most of the time, they're not quite the same and they're really expensive. The closest thing I've found so far to regular gummy bears is Haribo that makes a kosher style with tilapia gelatin. But you have to order them online and they're like $6-7 a bag. So I rarely get them. On my last video about gummy bears, somebody commented and said, hey, they have some made with beef gelatin. Those are delicious. I haven't found a single one made with beef gelatin. And I've looked like every store I've gone, not just in the stores in my town, but all over the place I've looked. I cannot find any made with beef gelatin. Until Dollar General. They have all kinds of gummy bears and gummy worms, and this brand is made with beef gelatin. And they taste the exact same, and they actually are only $1. This whole time, they were in my tiny little town, and I had no idea because I wouldn't set foot in a Dollar General.